life isn't about designer bags or spa days. It's about emotional peace, mental clarity, healthy boundaries, joy that it's not performance. It's about these things that happen on our inside. Hey sis, you're welcome back to Girl Learn This First series. It's episode 8 and I'm really excited to be here again. Today we'll be talking about something interesting as well, and I've titled it You Deserve the Soft Life, but you have to build it. Okay, I'm sure you can see the soft life trend online. It's giving peace, luxury, ease, resting in your femininity, and all of that is beautiful. I love it. But the parts people don't really spotlight on is we getting to build this life for ourselves. We shouldn't just sit and wish and wait for somebody to hand it to us. Okay, we ourselves are creators and we can design the life that we want for ourselves. Absolutely. As always, this study is inspired by Psycho Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz, and we'll be reading today, and I took this out of chapter 8, which is titled Ingredients of the Success Type Personality and How to Acquire Them. So we want to learn how to build this life for ourselves. Don't you think it's worth it? Yes, it's worth learning, because this thing of women waiting for men to hand them the soft life has put a lot of women in that situation where they are emotionally abused, they are financially abused, and we don't want to be a part of that no more. So we're going to learn what it takes to be successful and build this soft life for ourselves. One of the things Dr. Maxwell said in the book is success is not about hustle or luck. It's about your inner environment. And the soft life isn't about designer bags or spa days. It's about emotional peace, mental clarity, healthy boundaries, joy that it's not performance. It's about these things that happen on our inside. It's not just about the external things. It's about these things, this bliss we have on our inside. Okay, and I found this part of his book very interesting. So I want us to read this section that talks about the picture of success. In this chapter, I'm going to give you the same prescription that I will give you should you come to my office. I found that an easy to remember picture of the successful personality is contained in the letters of the word success itself. The success type personality is composed of sense of direction for S, U for understanding, C for courage, C for compassion, E for esteem, self-confidence, S, and the last S is self-acceptance. This is amazing. Like, all of this really is what helps one to be successful in life. So I'll only be reading the sense of direction part. I'm really hoping that you get this book and dive into it yourself. But something I'm thinking about, let me know in the comment section if it's something you would like to join, is coming live on YouTube and reading this book, section by section or chapter by chapter, depending on how far we can go on each live. But I'll need you to let me know if it's something you'll be happy about, so that I can have you also engaging with me. I would like to be talking to myself, like I'm recording a video like this. So I'll really want to know if it's something you'll be happy about. So for today, I'll be reading this part of sense of direction. The advertising executive straightened himself out and regained his confidence within a short time. So he was talking about an advertising executive before this part. So he just picked up from there. Once he saw clearly that for several years he had not been motivated by strong personal goals that he wanted to attain, including securing his present position, these goals, which were important to him, kept him on track. However, once he got the promotion, he ceased to think in terms of what he wanted, but in terms of what others expected of him, or whether he was living up to other people's goals and standards. He was like the skipper of a ship who had relinquished his hold upon the wheel and hoped that it would drift in the right direction. He was like a mountain climber who, as long as he looked upward to the peak he wished to scale, felt and acted courageously and boldly. But when he got to the top, he felt there was nowhere else to go and began to look down and became afraid. He was now on the defensive, defending his present position, rather than acting like a goal striver and going in the offensive to attain his goal. He regained control when he set himself new goals and began to think in terms of, what do I want out of this job? What do I want to achieve? Where do I want to go? Functionally, a man is somewhat like a bicycle. A bicycle maintains its poise and equilibrium only so long as it is going forward towards something. You have a good bicycle. Your trouble is you're trying to maintain your balance sitting still with no place to go. It's no wonder you feel shaky. We are engineered as goal-seeking machines. We are built that way. When we have no personal goal that we are interested in, that has meaning to us, we are apt to go around in circles, feel lost, and find life itself aimless and purposeless. We are built to conquer environments, solve problems, achieve goals, and we find no real satisfaction or happiness in life without obstacles to conquer and goals to achieve. People who say that life is not worthwhile are really saying that they themselves have no personal goals that are worthwhile. So his prescription for this sense of direction is, get yourself a goal worth working for. Better still, get yourself a project. Decide what you want out of a situation. Always have something ahead of you to look forward to work for and hope for. Look forward, not backward. Develop what one of the automobile manufacturers calls the look forward. Develop a nostalgia for the future instead of for the past. The forward look and the nostalgia for the future can keep you youthful. Even your body doesn't function well when you stop being a goal striver and have nothing to look forward to. This is the reason that very often when a man retires, he dies shortly thereafter. When you are not goal striving, not looking forward, you are not really living. In addition to your purely personal goals, have at least one impersonal goal or cause which you can identify yourself with. Get interested in some project to help your fellow man, not out of sense of duty, but because you want to. So if you're in a relationship with a guy that is complaining that you are always having a project, you're always having something to work on, be careful. Think about it before you say I do, because you should always have something you're striving for, something you're trying to achieve, to fulfill. A good partner should even be worried when you're just lazing around all month without, really having anything you're doing. I used to live in a community where some ladies, just wake up and the first thing they do is to turn on the TV. And those times I used to work in a call center, like the IT department of the organization. And usually when they have issues with their TV, they would call us so that we can rectify. They would call us to complain. And my colleagues and I used to laugh then, like, how do women just wake up and the first thing is they want to watch African Magic Epic, they want to watch African Magic Showcase? Like, don't you have goals? Don't you have things you're chasing? Don't you have goals you want to achieve? So it's very important that you're not laid back in your life, because this is what it means to live well. It's very important. And you should be with someone, a man, who encourages you to live your best, to use your gifts. Okay, so there's a commentary in this section that says, throughout his work, that's talking about Dr. Maxwell. Dr. Maxwell used two terms that some people find more beneficial than the word goal. The word goal causes a negative reaction or feeling of tension in some people. But if they use the word project or course, they understand what they need to do. For example, Bob Bly, a successful writer and marketing master, insists how he never sets a goal in his life, but he always has projects on his decks. Always has something he's working on achieving. And in the same vein, when I asked my young daughter Faith what she wanted to accomplish, she replied, I don't know. So I changed my question to, what would you like to do? She instantly began telling me what she wanted to get good at, not just do. If the word goal is not your liking, use another word to help rather than hinder you on your journey. So if the word goal is not identifying with you, if it's putting you under pressure, try something else like project. And I'd even read this when I also feel better with the word project. Like these recordings I'm doing, I know I'm doing it over a period of time, and I've called it a project, and I've even in my mind I've even called it season 1, because after this book I'll then move on to another book, and that will be season 2. Just thinking about it like projects. If that's what helps you, please, by all means, do that. So this is the truth, right? A lot of us are waiting for softness to be handed to us, when it's something we have to build, protect, and choose. You can't say you want peace, but you entertain chaos. You can't want softness and you feed yourself stress. What kind of softness is that? You don't drift into peace, you design it. So I get weary of guys, who respond to the question, oh, what are you looking from in a woman? I'm looking for a woman that will give me peace. Hello? Do you bring peace to the table yourself? If your girlfriend should check your phone now, she will almost have a heart attack. You are the one talking about peace. Peace doesn't just fall on your laps. You create it. You create it. Even scripture tells us that the earth was void, it was empty, it was chaos. But God came into it and began to declare. You have to work it out. You have to design it. And that's what I'm calling us to do today. I love this soft idea, but I'm also conscious of the fact that I need to build it, I need to protect it, and I need to continually choose that soft life, continually choose peace. Our journal prompt for today is, what would soft, secure, peaceful life actually look like for me? I want you to put it down on paper. Then ask yourself, am I making choices that support that vision? It's very important. So you envision your soft life, clearly define what peace, security, and softness mean to you. Assess your choices, evaluate if your current actions align with your desired vision, and cultivate intentionally. Make conscious decisions that actively build your peaceful life. Girl, learn this first. Soft life isn't a vibe, it is a decision. So I want you to drop in the comment section today that I'm not waiting for peace, I'm building it. Yes, affirm that in the comment section. In the next video, we'll be talking about failure not being your identity. I look forward to that. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, please share this video with any of your girlies who you know would need this. Comment the affirmation, like, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I love you and I'm here with you on this journey of becoming her. Many blessings.